possession. We are about set to drop the puck as both centers make their way into the dock. The Avs have won the draw, and we are now underway. Takes a hit, but still hangs on to the puck. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Stop that one.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Pettersson's got it on the offensive end. The Avs gain possession in their own end. Colorado's got it in their own zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Off a stick, and they can't complete the play. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Drills them. Knocked away. Quick pass to Natchez. All alone. We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We're still scoreless. The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Takes it across the blue line. Cutting to the front of the net. Answers the call big time. What a stop by Blackwood. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away.
Sorry for jumping in.
Breakaway. There's a chance in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Stones him with the blocker. Here's a shot. Denies him again.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Canucks play the puck from the back of the net. Blocked in traffic. Colorado's got the puck in the defensive end. Dumps it in. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck to Sherwood. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Stopped by the goaltender. Here's a shot. Way too much congestion blocks that. Moves it to Pettersson.
Wow, what an incredible shift. They're so...
He scores! What a goal!
This is a real tough play for a goaltender to get a read on, James. You're in that inner slot area. The puck's on the backhand, fighting for position and getting it off quickly. That's a tough one to read and a reason why it goes to the back of the net.
The Canucks have struck first here in period number 1, although it comes a little late.
It's late, it's deep in the first period, but it doesn't matter. Timing is everything, and when you get the first goal, you're on the board. You've got the confidence, you've got the momentum.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Great hits up play with the stick by McCarr. Here he is on the backhand. Answered the call on that play. Quick snap. Stick save and a beaut by Blackwood. You can really sense the nervous energy here from the home fans here with this pressure. Puck scooped up by O'Connor. And he slides it quickly to Colton. Blocker save! Penalty coming up here.
Well, it's not good timing to take this penalty, James, late in the frame and a close game like that. They just got to get to the intermission and then they can reset.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play. And they win the draw here in their own end. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Here's a short pass to McCarr. Shot! That goes wide. There's...
Tomorrow, today, check out page 21 of the program or our website for profiles on farm team members on the road to the next.
Both teams back on the ice are lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. The Avs power play continues to start the frame, and they win the draw. Oh, my! You can feel that from here!
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that. Tough spot to be in. You need momentum, and you give it back by going on the PK when you're trailing by 1.
Things should open up here with a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it in practice. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
10 seconds.
Quick feed to Nitschus. The Canucks penalty has expired. They now go to work on the power play. Poked away in the neutral zone. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Garland's gained the line and on the attack. Centering pass! Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength. A shot! Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
They almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. When you hear the ping, you certainly know that you've beaten the goaltender clean, and this is what happens here, but it doesn't come out, it goes in the net.
Vancouver's taken a 2-0 lead after that quick strike.
Well, they've been the better team, James, all night long. They've dominated possession. They've been in the offensive zone. They've been first to retrieve pucks, and most importantly, they put a ton on net.
Knocked away by Garland. Now over to Hito. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And now he tries to get it across to Hito. Colorado's got the puck. Right up the gut. Here they go. Along the half wall with the puck. There he is, shot right in front.
Freeze it.
The Canucks continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. The Avs win the draw here at their own end. And the puck's booted away. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Johnson's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Centering pass in front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set to scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
The Avalanche have been overwhelmed in this one for the most part, but they finally have something to build on.
Yeah, within the stretch of this second period, they've had a little more jump to their step. They've been creative in the offensive zone, and they found a way to attack it. They're getting more shots now, and they convert there on that one within striking distance.
Here's a chance in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. And he's going to slow things down and hang on to the whistle, and the fans on their feet.
Well, yeah, as he covers up, everyone knows the save that he just made and the opportunity he presented for his team, and everyone giving a standing ovation.
More than half the period left to play. The Avs still trail by a goal here, but they are back into this one, only down by 1. Great defensive effort with the stick. Moves the puck behind the net. Taken by Myers. Centering feed. Dishes it off again here. And that's stopped. Puck grab by Myers. And that's a smart Smart heads-up play by Johnson.
Colorado's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. They've got to find a way to generate some offense.
Drills them! And now it's grabbed by Besser. He got all of that one. Shot! He gets in front of that. The Avs gain possession along the wall. Colorado's in on the offensive attack now. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And that's blocked away. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Suter's made a fantastic play, James, and he's falling to the ice. He's got the puck on his stick, and he still has the ability to lower that bottom hand and find a way to redirect the puck to the net. I mean, that's tenacity, that's courage, and finding a way to compete and will your way to the net.
Nice dish from the left wing. Moves it quickly over to Middleton. And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Moves close to the point. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Picked up by Lindgren. And that's taken away at the offensive end by Hito. There's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we've got a third period just around the corner.
And you can receive a free team poster.
Pedersen's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team, and somebody who's just so well-liked too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this, don't like seeing that at all. The Avalanche have the puck in their own zone. Colorado's on the attack. And that one's denied. Puck picked up by Besser. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. On the attack along the boards. Can't connect on the shot. Leachus takes it along the wing. And now it's over to McKinnon. Pokes it away in his own end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. DeBrusk's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. Takes it to the net. Great stop by Blackwood. Play is stopped, and here's the official call.
You're trailing by one and you take a penalty, not the way to get back in the game.
The power play unit goes right back to work.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice, they know what they're doing. It'll come.
Driving right to the front. What a stop. The Avs will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Gets it out of his own end. Moves it around along the half wall. Here's a shot. Scores! While putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net. This is a great power play goal, James. They have the execution in terms of their passing along the outside, and then they attack the net with a shot. You have to have net front presence and create a screen. That's exactly what they have, and they capitalize as a result.
The Canucks have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. Colorado's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Canucks gain control of the puck. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Avalanche have it in their own zone. Colorado's got the puck against the half wall. They score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had. And they made no mistake about tucking that one home.
Oh, he burns the goaltender on that one. Picks up the rebound and buries it home. Boy, looks frustrated now. James knows that you got to redirect that puck to a safe spot.
The Avs desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Takes it up center. Vancouver's got the puck. The Canucks looking against the half wall. O'Connor's working it around in the corner. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Pass to Pettersson. Tosses it on to O'Connor. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Fires it on net. Can't get it to go.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well. Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the one-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
McKinnon's looking to get his team back in this matchup, guys. His survivability is a part of his game he can use to complete that objective.
Vancouver's won the face-off deep in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Heads to the back of the net. Quick pass to Hoaglander. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. It's a 2-on-1. Steps inside. Incomplete pass and the rush breaks down. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Vancouver's got it from behind the net. Here he is from the slot. Scores! Well, how's that for killing a penalty?
That's turning a PK into a power kill, James. Not just shooting it down the ice. You have time and space. Take advantage with a shorty. Well, without a ton of time and space in that high slot area, he makes the right choice of selection of shots with that quick snapshot. Pulls it into the feet, disguises the angle, and beats the goalie clean.
A timeout has been called at ice level, and can totally understand why after giving up those 2 goals.
Oh, yeah, you really want to settle it down here. 2 quick goals, that's 2 quick strikes, and you want to make sure there's not a third, and you don't let the game get away from you here. So reset, refocus, remind your players of defensive structure, and get to work.
Off a stick, and they can't connect. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose.
Myers is almost back in the play.
The Avs certainly didn't get the result they wanted on that power play. And just like that, we've got a 1-goal game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's much less daunting now, isn't it, James? They're within striking distance to get the equalizer. They're going to have to continue to play aggressive and try and layer some good shifts together. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well? And the ability to just tap it down and redirect it.
The Avalanche have made this a 1-goal game in the third.
It's like they found their legs late in the third here, James, and they're going to need them here to finish it out if they want to get the equalizer and have an opportunity to win this.
Vancouver's won the draw. They took possession here in the open ice.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Moves it to McKinnon. Takes the feed from the wing. Takes the pass. Down the right side and into the zone. Vancouver's got it along the wall. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
In the final moments of this period, Colorado's trailing by 1. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Colorado's looking to break out. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Huge stop by Lankinen. DeBrusk swooping in on the attack. He says, let's get physical on that play. Sends it into the offensive zone. Myers moves the puck. Poked away at center ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Goaltenders made their way to the bench. They've got the extra attacker. They desperately need to find some offense here. Play is blown dead with the offside. Vancouver's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing for their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Nelson's won the draw at center. Moves the puck to Coyle. Back to the point and set it up. Comes up with the stop. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Well, the shooters had to work tonight, but they certainly got a lot of target practice, Cheryl.
Yeah, they did. They had that shoot-first mentality as they continue to just put the puck to the net from all areas of the ice, and sometimes the rebound, that's what you're looking for on those dead-angle shots, but eventually it paid off for them.
Well, hope to see you down the road real soon as we say goodbye here from ringside tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.